Hi, I'm Melanie Chacon with TooeleTV, and I'm here at Arnell Aquatics with Cassandra, and we are just doing a little bit of filming and swimming today, and Cassandra's going to tell us about her program.
Hi, yes, we're Arnell Aquatics, and this is our first year here in Stansbury Park. We focus on swim lessons for kids. Mostly we focus on toddlers and kids that are hesitant in the water, but really we handle all ages. First, we focus on safety, first getting kids to float on their backs and be able to enter the water and come up on their backs should they ever fall into a body of water. Yeah. and then a lot of it's just fun and gaining confidence and skills, and we've just had a ball this summer. It's been great kids, great.
It looks like you guys are having so much fun. So normally you just do private lessons, right?
Yes.
Today we had a little bit of a pool party for the show, but
yes,
normally you do private.
Yes, private 20-minute lessons, one-on-one with an instructor.
All right. And so you said you start off with water safety, and then how does it work from there?
So first we start off with kids as young as 6 months old. We had a little 7-month-old in today, and they teach them to float, and they can usually float pretty quickly within a few lessons.
So when you're teaching water safety, you put them in the pool.
Oh, yes. There are definitely some submersions. We try to, give a lot of love to those little ones. And and then just teach them to float on their back, keep their chin up, keep their bellies up, keep their toes up, and then once they can do that really well, then we start bringing them into the water and helping them learn how to find that back float on their own. Once they can do that, then we go back and forth to more of a swim, float, swim, so they can move across the pool, get out of the way, and then we go into an elementary backstroke. And after they can do those two things, then we feel like they're really confident and safe in the water, then we can move on to more formal strokes.
That's awesome. So I noticed the little baby, you were tapping her head when she rolled over.
Yeah, just a reminder to get that chin up. And so just a little technique, because a lot of things with the little babies are more physical. You can't explain so much to them. So it's just they have to feel the water themselves. They have to learn what works for them, and then just a few physical cues, and they can pick it up relatively quickly.
So you have little nicknames, like for floating front, back, you say pancake, right?
Oh, yes. So just flip like a pancake. We try to teach them to be horizontal, because a lot of kids that have come in with life jackets in the past that have worn a lot of life jackets want to stay vertical in the water, and it's really tricky to get them to get to horizontal. So we have some fun words like, flip like a pancake.
And with the little boy, you were like, chicken, airplane,
soldier. Yeah, that's a pretty common one. And we talk about rockets and monkeys and frogs and mermaids and dolphins, just anything to give them something they can relate to and have fun with.
And you have tons of toys. It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, just little toys. I mean, I don't want to give the impression that this is like a play school, because we really get them in. We get them out of their comfort zone and teach them new skills, but we try to have a little fun along the way and get them comfortable and get them loving the water, so the whole family can enjoy the pool together.
That's good. So how often do you recommend your students come?
I think at the beginning it's best to come daily, at least for 10 lessons, get them in, get them into a rhythm, into a routine, get them to know the instructor and feel comfortable in the water. So definitely daily. After they get safe in the water and can do those initial skills, then they can probably spread out lessons if they want to, come weekly, or spread them out a little bit more. But definitely back to back initially, and then it just depends on the family's goal for the child. Like, do they just want them to be safe? Do they want them to learn all of those strokes, in one summer, or they just have to decide, and then because you can just keep getting better and better. Right. There's no limit to how much you can really learn here. I mean, we're obviously limited with length of the pool, but
you can still teach them.
Yes. So it's important as they come in to know what their goals are for their child, and we can help them accomplish that.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you said that. Joining us today is Sherry with her baby Amelie, and Amelie was just in the pool with Cassandra for a little lesson. Sherry, can you tell us when she started coming?
We started coming at the end of May. She was about 6.5 months old when we started. Yeah. And when we started, we just started working on her floats initially. So that's what we've been working on mostly, just making sure that when she falls, if she were to fall in a body of water, that she could roll onto her back and float, so to save her life.
Yeah,
So
she did really well. So she's been coming every day, you were telling me earlier, right?
Yep, every day during the week, Monday through Friday, since May, the end of May.
That's awesome. So are you in the pool with her most of the time too, or how does that work?
Yes, the first couple of lessons she stayed in the pool by herself with the instructor to build trust with the instructor, but since it was about 2 weeks in, I've been in the pool with her every time.
That's awesome. So do you guys swim a lot, or what made you want to start giving her lessons?
We actually live here in Stansbury on the lake, and for me it was more of I was worried about, if there's that just 1 second where she can get to the water and I'm not there. Oh goodness. And so we were worried about that, so we wanted to make sure we did some lessons to keep that from ever happening.
That's good. Well, thank you so much for talking with us today.